has been rung once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go from Indy. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win. That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. That's the first down, and he's still going. Keeps it moving. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of the game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida. A super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
If there's such thing as perfection in the NFL for a quarterback, well, he pretty much achieved it last week. QB rating through the roof. No mistakes, 6 touchdowns. Just a phenomenal day. Hard to replicate. But the consistency and the confidence that can come out of that should endure.
And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they hold him down. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Flushed out now to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 10. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts finish off their opening drive. That one right down the middle. And the Colts respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. San Francisco headed out for its second possession of the game. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. He manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They stick with McCaffrey. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Pick up a 5 on that play, and that gives the 49ers the first.
First down. A 5-yard gain on the play.
From the gun is Purdy.
First down.
That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
3rd down and 4.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
And it's 4th down.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. To the air on this first down, Richardson has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 43-yard line.
On first down, it's Richardson. Free inside the 30. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1.
On the red zone, on first. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts break the tie here in the first. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
49ers 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. First play's a design run. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Going to the ground again on first. No repeat success in that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. And that is the end of our first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. This time it's a passing play. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Third down.
Get set.
Off hands in motion right. McCaffrey on third down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Purdy to throw it. Pressure's there. And he goes down again. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you, some money will follow.
And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances. But defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line. Man, were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Escapes the pocket. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40.
6 yards.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Caught, nice gain left side. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. And with a half of football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Gotta think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Richardson to throw again. Lamb has another one. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing again, Richardson. Puts this underneath to Taylor. And he stops, give him about 7 on the play, and give his offense a 1st and goal. Richardson fires quickly out wide. Good game here as he heads out back. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. They'll throw again, Richardson. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts grow their lead just before halftime. One right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
49ers 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Dump off caught by his back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30.
Purdy setting up that play action. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers chunk the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49ers, 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Richardson on 1st and 10. That's complete to Warren on the sideline. And on 1st down, no place to go here. They're going to take him out about a yard line of the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Taylor trying to run for this first. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10 from the 43.
43-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. Trying to work quickly now.
To the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
The right side, caught by Smith. And that short gain is enough. Burden set it down. Timeout Indianapolis, that's its 2nd. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Back to throw, here's Richardson. Rolling left, buying some time. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts will add to their lead at the end of the half. Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
49ers, 14.
Reed now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock down. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. Throw in here just before halftime. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Colts watches the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our 1st half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We are into week.
Well, the teams are ready, the fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Things going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the 2nd half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that 1st half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
60, go.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards, and it'll be first down Colts.
For a Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Kennedy Lions.
Taylor again. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Going with the screen to Taylor. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Greg, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. They've got first down here from the 36.
First down. First and 10 at the
Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Panther 11. Panther 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. New set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Play action. It's Richardson. Completed left side to Smith. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets.
Here we go.
He's a design keeper. It's Richardson. They get 2 on the play, and now they've got first and goal.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Cougar 19.
Taylor scores. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts grow the lead coming out at halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21.
49ers 14.
Reed now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back to the 27. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. 49ers to the line. First and 10. Play action now with Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's second down.
Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
going to have this effort across midfield, partner, to the 48. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget. Break the huddle. It's second down now. From the gun is Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
It's it.
On third down, Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He connects downfield. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game.
49ers 41.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. On first down, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
And the Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. That's Smith on the slant. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At their 48-yard line.
The smallest little bit of yardage here. It is second and inches.
2. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Less than a yard.
Let's go now.
From the gun, Taylor. This gets the 1st and more. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
14 yards.
They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
First and
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Come on.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Gain 15 there. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They give it to him again. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts have likely locked up the win right there. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21.
42, 49ers 21.
Reed now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
Purdy sacked. A loss of 5 yards. It's 2nd down.
Empty the backfield. Motion him right. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Into the hands of Jordan Watkins. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's complete to Ford. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
It's 4th down.
He's going to try to throw for it. He makes the catch. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the 49er 1st down.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Escapes the defender. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. An 8 on that one. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. To throw again, it's Purdy. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another 49er.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. Offense up to the line fast.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Purdy setting up that play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Purdy sacked. A loss of 6 yards.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. 49ers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That that one right down the middle. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Zone read handoff to Taylor. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. 1:54 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
44-yard line.
Ready.
They go again with Taylor. Breaks through and breaks away. No gain on the play, even after he broke the tackle. Just able to get back to the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He rolls to his right. He's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it's a nice, the 1st down.
And it is a 1st down for the Colts. They can go ahead now, breathe easy. They're going to win this ball game. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout.
1st down.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 31-yard line.
Taylor now up the middle. He's quite good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
19 Cardinal, 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Ready.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And not much doing. He stops quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go. Coach, Gravity Lions. Mustang 19.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. Chased down to Richardson fumbled it. And the offense is there to cover it. They'll avoid a final turnover as time runs out. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Luke.